it's me, Rosa. Do you like my costume? I'm cosplaying at a comic convention today. Comic book characters appeal to many different types of people, and it's not just for their colorful costumes. The characters and their adventures are often archetypes. In fact, you'll find archetypes in all sorts of stories, from A to Z. Like from angels to zoos. Remember that an archetype is a character, situation, or symbol that represents something universal. That could be anything from a hero to a quest to, well, let's look at an example. In the story Araby by James Joyce, the unnamed narrator is an example of the archetype of the innocent youth. Check out his description of himself walking through crowded streets as he thinks about the girl he loves. I imagined that I bore my chalice safely through a throng of foes. Her name sprang to my lips at moments in strange prayers and praises which I myself did not understand. He's a young hero on a quest. He has promised to bring back a gift from the bazaar for her. That's his quest. And if you think about it, it is a real quest. He's a boy on the verge of becoming a teen. A new world of romance is opening to him. A whole new stage of life. Is he going to achieve his goal? Like all quest heroes, the boy faces obstacles in achieving his goal. He suffers through the long hours of school. His uncle is late, so he can't leave for the bazaar until late in the evening. When he arrives at the bazaar, it's closing and almost empty. He doesn't have much money for a gift. To fulfill his quest, he must return with a gift suitable for his beloved maiden. Will all be lost? Archetypes can be seen in characters and in story elements. An important archetype in Araby is the idea of coming of age, the loss of innocence that experience brings. Unable to find a suitable gift for his love, he fails in his quest. In Joyce's coming-of-age story, the boy loses his childish dream of love. He feels ashamed of his prior innocence. He's no longer an archetype of innocence. When a quest hero comes of age, he or she gains a lot, but may also lose something. That's often true in real life, don't you think? You'll find archetypes like these not only in stories and comics, but also in ancient texts, including the Bible. Allusions to archetypes add depth to characters and complexity to stories. Remember that an allusion is a reference to a significant literary, historical, religious, or cultural person, place, event, or statement. Many authors grow up in cultures that are heavily influenced by the Bible. So it's naturally a source they draw upon and allude to. For instance, James Joyce grew up in such a culture and makes an allusion to the Bible when the narrator says, I imagined that I bore my chalice safely through a throng of foes. Many readers would recognize the allusion to the chalice in the biblical story of Jesus' Last Supper. Jesus passes the chalice of wine to his apostles, telling them to drink from the chalice as it represents his blood, which symbolizes the promise for forgiveness. The chalice came to be a common symbol in medieval romances and quest stories. The narrator views his beloved as an object to be worshipped, something to be treated with care and reverence. So an ordinary girl living in Dublin, Ireland, who is known only as Mangan's sister, is connected to the holy chalice. Resonant connections like that are part of why people enjoy stories, and they're part of why writers love to use allusions. I see so many archetypes in this story and at this convention. Now you can find them in the stories and comics you read and the movies you watch. And if you need a superhero to help you fight the good fight, just let me know.